Okay, today we're going to have a look at timesheets and how you fill one out correctly. Now this one I've already started as it's Friday afternoon, so I'm filling out Fridays. You'll notice that the pay week starts on a Tuesday and ends on a Monday. So in this case I've got from the 11th to the 17th. Now today I was actually doing the same work as I've been doing through the whole week, but I'm going to show you how I got this information. So for the job number, you can either get this off of your team leader, or if you want to do it yourself, you can go straight to your work order. In this case, I've got my work order ready to go. It says Andrew Catchpole S15A Parks and job number PP716GC. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that across, PP716GC. And I'm just going to copy and paste this because I know it's the same as the rest of the week, but I'll show you how I got that. And that is here. So we got Andrew Catchpole, S15A Parks. Alright, I was in the same vehicle. So type in the number plate of your vehicle. I was with Aaron. We started at 6 o'clock. We finished work at 12:30 and started lunch and finished lunch at 1 o'clock. So this space in between here is actually your lunch break. Now at the end of the day we finished work at 4, so we did a total of 9.5 hours, but only 8.5 hours contract. Contract hours are the hours you actually spent on the job. So in this case we lost half an hour travel time in the morning and half an hour travel time in the afternoon, which leaves us with only 8.5 contract hours. Saturday, you might be required to fill that out sometimes, but we don't really work too many Saturdays. And as I said, it is only Friday afternoon, but I'm going to go ahead and fill out Monday to give you a better idea of how to do it. So on Monday, let's just say I was on the same job. I was in the same vehicle. In this case I was only working by myself, so I'm going to put a dash. I started at 6 o'clock and finished the job at 11. Now this job was actually complete, so I don't need to go back to that job at all. So from 11 o'clock I ended up driving and starting a new job, which was in Brisbane. So I'm going to go ahead and get this work order out, which was Brisbane Golf Club, Ben Kavanagh. I've got the job number OC09. So I'm going to go and type that job number in here, OC09. And we had Ben Kavanagh, Tree, Bases and Gardens. I was in the same vehicle, so I'll go ahead and type that in again. I was working by myself. What's going on here? I was working by myself. And as I said, it took an hour to get there. But I'm going to put 11 o'clock. Because we do get paid for travel time. I did 2 hours of spraying here, and I decided to have lunch at 1 o'clock, and I recommenced work at 1:30. So my lunch break is in here between 1 and 1:30. I finished the job at 4 o'clock, which was, so in this row we've got 4.5 hours 4.5 hours total, and in this one we have 5 hours total. You can go and put the total in down the bottom here if you want. And contract hours, once again you'll be looking in your diary, and this is only the time that you actually spent on the job. So in this case I had 4.5 hours, as half an hour was travel time in the morning on the way to the job. And for this job I only had 3.5 hours due to travel time as well. So here I'm going to go ahead and add that up, and then we can add up our whole entire column. So in this case we've got 47.5 hours and 41.5 hours. And if you do a standard 9.5 hour day every day, you're going to end up with 47.5 hours each week. Then you want to go ahead and type in your name down here and finally sign it. And in my situation, I've already got my signature on the computer, so I don't need to do that. So yeah, I can't really stress enough that gross contract hours are the hours that you've spent on the job, and your total hours are the hours that you've worked for the day.